Hello friends, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rock Trader. I'm going to start by wishing a happy birthday, because today marks 2 years since the game was launched. It certainly doesn't feel that long. The game has changed so much in the last 24 months. Not only thanks to the new DLCs, but also to the numerous patches released by Owlcat Games. Going back to the game, we just killed the Chaos Spawn, and we have a bunch of new quests. We need to replace some of our stuff. The most important one, I believe, is finding a new navigator. We have 3 errands. All right. Let's interact with the map first. Okay, we are here. Okay, let's go to UROC 5. Try to make contact with the Navilis Novelite station. Lord Captain, Astropathy Quartermaster Zachary Wise is asking to speak to you via a private channel. Greetings, Your Lordship. I can report that the Quar is listening tirelessly to the Imperium in the hope of picking up voices from the Dynasty's ships or worlds. However, we have heard something horrifying instead amid the Imperium tumult. Something is screaming. This scream is driving your Quar mad. Until it stops, we have no hope of contacting any of the Dynasty's worlds. It is coming from the Rykard Systems astropathic station. What is the nature of this scream? We do not know, Your Lordship, but it has brought the Imperium to a boil. It had always been a violent, roaring ocean that could spell doom to any who would consider stepping into its waters. Now, however, it has become a cradle of madness, where expelled images fuse together, twisting and crackling, before crashing into the minds of all who perceive it. A mighty warp storm, the likes of which I cannot recall, rages in the Imperium, and it fills me with terror. If the scream stops, will we be able to contact someone? I humbly hope so, Your Lordship. Perhaps we will manage to send a call for aid to the Von Valancia's worlds or one of the Dynasty's allies. We are going to pay a visit to that station. Thank you, Your Lordship. Okay. I don't know what that is, but oh, it's this one. This is the astropathic station. Lord Captain, reporting, the heralds of the Nabis Nobilite continue to maintain vox silence. Perhaps due to URAC 5 being off limits to visitors, we intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably, it is the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis Nobilit house requires aid and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. Order the Augur crew to scan the station. Yes, Lord Captain. The Vox remains silent for a while, but then you hear static and Vicky's measured voice. The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan of the station, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. We were able to ascertain that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. The signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned, so the question remains, why are the steam navigators heralds ignoring us? Order the crew to commence docking with the station. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening at the station, so you will have to look for the steam navigator's blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. Okay. This is the team. This is the dream team. For now.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
In the name of our Orsellio, I command you to execute the infidels. Not a step further. Master, we have some strange guests on the station. A tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his weary face, and not just his own blood. Two jet-black unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind a lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Abelard, if you would be so kind. The seneschal takes a deep breath. Before you stands his lordship, the rogue trader Cornelius von Valencius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Koronus Expanse and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade. Allow me to point out that nobilate custom requires the Lord Navigator to introduce himself first. But given the unusual circumstances on the station, his lordship, the rogue trader, is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. In this case, I shall turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. There is a dangerous glint in the man's dark, shrouded eyes. Very well. Allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, keeper of this place. So, you did not arrive to offer support to the traitors? This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Europe 5 is a holy sanctum for House Orsellio, and the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you are not on the guest list. I came here in search of a navigator. I am looking for the Lord Inquisitor's interrogator, one Heinrich von Kellogg's. Do you know anything about his present location? The Lord Inquisitor's interrogator? I think I would know if such an important individual decided to pay us a visit. What is happening on the station? Where did all these corpses come from? Betrayal, a most banal thing in the life of the nobility. Don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orsellio, the second keeper of Eura 5 and my mentor. On his instructions, my own men sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum, I swear by the Throne Slide, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Felix falls silent for a few moments and then furiously slams the end of his staff into the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. What kind of help are you talking about? I would never ask you for such a favor under different circumstances, and yet Felix takes his hand away from his ribcage, notices blood, and winces in pain. And yet Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the mistress's chambers, you will need to remake a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Orsellio herself. This is the control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. How do I remake the control rod? I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priest ceaselessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit will serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. So how am I supposed to power the elevator? The station's main cogitator is situated in the guardroom. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. If it is so simple, why don't you do it yourself? I never said the feat would be easy to accomplish. The path to the laboratory and the guardroom is blocked by the very same madmen who took over the station. They will not negotiate and are not afraid of displeasing the Navis nobilate or incurring the Emperor's wrath. They bow only to brute strength, something which I currently happen to lack. Why should I help you? You came to this station for a reason. House Orsellio will not be able to help you until the current crisis is resolved. But if you aid us now, I promise we will reach an agreement that you'll find satisfying, be it riches, influence, or the powers of our navigators. I guess that makes sense. So, what have you decided, descendant of the Bombalancius line? The road trader's aid will cost House Orsellio, but you should rejoice, for your mistress will live. Felix's reply sounds curt and tired, so be it. Hurry, the mistress's safety is all that matters, but should you fail, our arrangement is finished. Alright.
White. Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison of fear and pain throughout its body. Who are you? Why are you crying?
The corpses
If
were
the witch
mauled.
is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
The corpses were mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. The faces are twisted in pain, and the hands are fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Ooh,
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
alright.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I better myself through my service.
Okay, we have a lot of enemies here. Good thing we took this path. Stand firm, must not let the miscreants defile House Orsellio. Fire at will for House Orsellio.
Your execution is assured.
For the Emperor!
Okay, we can speed up animation. Okay, so I'm going to put. Oh, they don't have too much HP. The guard medic has 37, and the squad commander has 50. These are the most dangerous ones. There's another guard here, and another guard defender here, and another guard here. Okay. First, let's put me here. Wait a minute. Okay, so you are moving first. I'm going to put Owlcat here. Here. And Magenta.
Stay vigilant.
Ouch. Okay, you kill your own ally. Okay. That's cool.
My faith strengthens me.
Alright. I think I am going to move here. And yeah, that's exactly. Oh, wait a minute. What if I move here? Nope. Nope. Okay, then I'm going to move here.
Let's set this in motion.
Perfect.
I know what to do. Costly mistake.
Nice. Okay. Next, Magenta. So this guy is going to kill the squad commander, so I need to kill him fast.
Rejoice in battle!
Oh my god, not like this.
Doubt is for the weak. Guided by faith.
Perfect. Alright.
Break them all! Follow my lead.
Oh no.
It shields me!
Weapon at the ready.
It cleanses the body!
What the hell?
Follow my lead.
Yep.
Cover me!
Nice. Got the commander.
Anything else?
Brace yourself,
Ouch.
Abelard.
What
Stay
the hell?
vigilant.
That's why I don't
Nothing.
like to use
My
Idira.
faith strengthens me.
Follow my lead! From the ashes I
Oh
will
my
rise!
god.
Drag them around.
Genta's almost dead. Okay. I'm going to move here. Don't think I'm going to hit this guy. Oh, I did. Nice. Okay.
I must not falter!
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Weapon at the ready.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
I'll endure this.
Okay.
Stay vigilant.
Okay, you killed your own ally. That's good. That's very good.
With
I'm going
purpose.
to move here. I'm going to kill you.
That is how it's done.
And then
As said, so done.
I'm going to move here. Oh, okay. What if I move here? No. Then I'm going back.
Poised for action.
Okay. I'm going to kill.
Ministration is a holy task. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Okay.
Faith shields
Oh
me!
my god, so much damage. I really need to kill this
But
guy.
of course,
26. They did one more. Okay.
My faith strengthens me.
I need your aegis, O Emperor.
All right.
Easy.
Okay.
They won't expect this.
Oh, come on.
I know what to do. Done.
Right. Argenta. It's
Injuries will
healing
not
again.
slow me.
And
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
what?
I know what is to come.
Leave her to rot!
What the hell was that? Horrors of the Orb. Demonette. I spawned a Demonette. Luckily, it was the last enemy.
What advice do you seek? Whatever you wish. Let's patch you up.
I will find a way to repay you.
Alright. Crippled leg. That's not good. Examine.
Perfect.
Statue by the famous Galician sculptor and chronicler Zacharias Vernon the Magnificent, the 23rd year of this millennium. Original. Okay, what do we have here? The data crypt carries an inscription on its fused casing, H40KO. Collect all. More goods. Pontius Cipius Gelasius. On the training of worthy servants at the court of the Ravis Nobility. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
what's that?
disarm this.
The Emperor favors me today.
More goods. Intercepted conversation between security officers.
Keep your senses keen.
I failed.
What the hell? 95% chance. And a fail.
Duty prevails.
Onward to victory.
Okay, we need to return to the ship.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. Okay, more goods here. And
Nothing can
here,
catch me off guard.
meteorite chunk. Grenades. That's good. Mutated flesh sample. Oh.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Sharp.
Test failed. Huh. Oh. Okay. We are fine. Okay. Okay, I should avoid using any powers with the Dira. Should probably use the last gun.
Let's seize the moment.
Unexpected result.
Okay. Locked. Need to go this way, I think.
Damned warp! If we'd been in real space, I'd have had...
Navigator's flesh sample.
Spare me your wailing, witch. Every voice that sounds in your mind is a whisper of the archenemy.
The whispers told me a secret.
Ooh.
I better myself through my service.
Demolition.
This task should have been accomplished easily. The burden of failure is the most
That's
terrible
kind of
punishment.
stupid. 2 tries.
Forge ahead, never linger.
Did you hear the screams? Move. Sir, are you alright? We can't hear anything. Now I see you are in league with them. Is this an insurrection? Yes, indeed. Death to the traitors. Sir, what are you doing? Get a hold of yourself. I know, you are all traitors. Traitors, all of you. They told me, they whispered, hey, who are you? Data crypt H41, okay. Research in Orsellio's Laboratorium Custodia Fortunata Orsellio Part 13. This seems to be various formulae for the laboratory.
Onward to victory.
Awaken the cogitator's spirit. The cogitator's windscreen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. Awaken the cogitator. Return a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked windscreen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitators inside emit creaks and groans and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator's system. Request data on the station's navigators. So Felek and Theobald are alive. The other three are dead. Examine the log. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels. Chambers A to D are unpowered. The tech crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding. Requesting back. Officer H123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winter Scale sign for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. The following voice recordings are too badly distorted to make out even a single word. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have their remains reprocessed. The negotiations with the Winter Scales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 months. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. Identity confirmed. Region Toronto Orsellio. Data visit classified. Reason for visit classified. Examine the security and life support logs. Warning: damage in technical compartments. Living quarters depressurized. Unable to access the station's docking system. Energy regulation system unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. View the encrypted data. Required access level, security, captain or above. Oh God. I will not be able to make this skill check. Okay. Switch to the main chamber controls. Open all doors on the level. Ooh, okay. Logic. Logic associated. Okay. I don't know what that did. Okay. I believe this is the door that we had to open to advance, to progress the story. Yep. Okay. Alright. That's all. Main elevator controls, activate the elevator. Okay, the power to the elevator was restored. I did restore the power. Now, to make it work,
Venture forth.
I need to do some chemistry. What's this? For some reason, the archenemy's twisted influence has found its way into the station. Rough, bloody sketch. A crumpled sheet of paper with a drawing of a tall woman and a dark-eyed monster painted with fresh blood. Interesting. Oh, I believe there's something here. Oh, there are a lot of things here.
The Emperor favors me today.
What's this? Long glass? Oh, that's very good. Perfect. Okay, this is better than what you have.
Let's seize the moment.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Yeah, we did succeed. Moss pattern, sword, and noble silk gloves. Okay, this is a lot better. My persuasion skills are insignificant. Okay. Oh, warp seals goggles. I think these are good for Idira. Yep.
Marching ahead.
Wow, okay. Heresy has found its way into the walls of this esteemed house. It is a black day for the novice nobility. Okay, this is the laboratory. Flash sample.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Yeah. Oh. What's this? Adamantine. Another journal. Alright, let's talk to the lady. Oh, okay. Fine. Tissue flask. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I hope so, at least. Oh, I don't have a reagent. We did make it.
Let's see this through.
I think.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay. Okay.
Keep your guard up.
Okay, I have no idea what's happened. Let me check what's this. Crystal dust. This is for the reagent. Oh. Okay, we got a road. I believe you can obtain a few more items
Stay sharp.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
if you figure out the recipes from the documents. What? I do have a control road. Oh, I need to speak with Belek, okay? Felix Orsellio looks a little better. His tangled hair is now neatly braided, his wounds are tightly bandaged, and there is some healthy color under the scales of his cheek. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. Idira suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deep into her shoulder. Then she starts mumbling, "The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy. They fall at the slightest touch, and one hiding a blind man, another a traitor." Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the not little things. They say that tearing off the mask is your concern. Tell me more. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Thank you. Everything is clear now. Idira nods tiredly and glances at Felek out of the corner of her eye. The station has enough problems without your sorcery, psyker. Felek waves Idira off and looks at you expectantly. Hand over the key. Thank you, Rogue Trader. I don't even know what to say. Status and honor prevented me from admitting it before now, but you have awoken hope in me. Hope that I might actually leave this station together with the mistress. Which is why I'm about to ask one last favor of you. Lowly insurgents got their hands on a weapon that suppresses my navigator powers. Their absence makes me a living target, but this weapon is useless against you, as is the bunch of lunatics wielding it. I humbly ask you to deal with the scum huddling upstairs and hurry to adorn my mistress with a relic of our house, a sacred amulet against all evil. Recent events have badly disturbed Lady Cassia's psyche, and warp entities always last for weaker souls, especially when the veil grows thin. You too will be safe next to this charm. And what will I get in return? You will get everything you wanted, a loyal navigator and the undying gratitude of House Orsellio. Very well, I will do it. You are going to need this charm. Felek hands you a precious stone without a setting. Its luminous surface remains cold to the touch no matter how long you hold it in your hand. And may the God Emperor's light be with you. Okay. Glowing stone.
Onward to
Let's go up.
victory.
The pale figure with her naturally long limbs covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead. hidden by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Willpower test succeeded. You are enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with rage. Your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Idira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. As if my own little pals weren't bad enough, now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Agenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head and her white hair reveals her face. Sorry. I know why I'm here, and so I will stand strong against any illusion. Interesting. I don't think I chose this option before. You direct all your attention inward to your heart, currently shackled by another's suffering. Under the gaze of your burning inner eye, the despair and pain begin to dwindle. The darkness in your soul dissipates. The lump in your throat shrinks, and you discover that you are standing in front of a bizarre creature, a young woman whose tears you seem to have dried along with your own. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both the sob and the howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you, who are you? Cornelius von Valancius, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Unease settles over her features and she nods cautiously. Pardon my manners, Cornelius. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel pain. The heavy-set old man, who has been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs. His eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room, as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child? Throne preserve. Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You, the old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. My eyes fail me before they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orsellio down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain, this one's so deranged, it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a great offense, esteemed whoever you are. At present, I am trying to determine what is happening on Urak 5. Oh God, failed. The affairs of the Navis Nobilita are no business of interlopers. The half-blind eyes strain to make out your shape, even once of noble blood, and while your name and intentions remain unknown to me, I will continue to view you as a threat to the child. Cornelius von Valancius, rogue trader. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always make an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Then what brings such an important personage to a station of House Orsellio, one of the greatest houses of the Navis Nobilite? And what do you want from me? Speak. I am simply seeking a navigator to join my crew. Then, if I've come here for nothing, Europe 5 is an observation station. We do not make contracts and we do not supply navigators. I must tell you plainly. The old man winces in pain, but you do not see any wounds on his body. You have chosen a most inconvenient time for recruitment negotiations. Where have I heard that before? That's it, Master Felek was babbling something similar, or did I imagine that? Was it just one of the possible outcomes that I foresaw? Ah, my head is killing me. The station is in a state of emergency. Perhaps we can help one another. My answer is no, and I do not wish to revisit the topic. The child will stay on Europe 5 and I by her side. Our ships will come to our rescue at any moment. I managed to send out a message before Felix seized control of the station. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. Even the slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. You are seriously injured. How do you plan to protect the Lady Navigator in this state? My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felek inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying, praise the throne, slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. As I said already, House of Orsellio ships will be here soon. We do not need your help. I want to know what happened between you and Felek. Felek is my wayward student. He came to Europe 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss. To pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family, you can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators, Orsellio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the novator's throne. So choose whose side you are on, a murderous traitor or the lawful scion of a noble house. Felek accused you of treachery, Theobald. Why should I trust your words? Defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. The old man looks at the unmoving Cassia and shakes his head in resignation. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice or proof of my innocence. I can give my word as a member of the Navy's nobility if the honest word of an honorable man counts for anything with you. I guarded the station against calamity and incursions from without to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. How could you lose control of your own station? Do not trust my arrows in my face. I am twice your age and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. Felek is a true monster. Let's do away with him together. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of Felek. We can join forces, but afterward the child stays on the station with me. Alright. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of Orsellio's heir will help us to destroy our enemies and shield us from Felek's navigator forces. But you, rest for the time before the battle. Alright, what do we have here?
Venture forth.
Okay, nothing to loot. Oh, we have some loot here. And that's about it. Okay. It is about time we repay those who betrayed our house. Come. Okay, let's fight. Rogue trader, you treasonous war. I knew I should have killed you. That is enough, boy. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone herself. Surrender. I am the savior of our house, and I'm prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. What?
Challenging me was a mistake.
Stand your ground.
Okay. 90 HP. That's a lot. Okay. There's a guy with a shotgun, I believe. Maybe this guy. I'm sorry. Anyway, I think I'm going to put Evolad here. Okay, I think I'm going
My
to
place is at the
use
fore.
clear.
I will do my duty.
Okay, Cassia, then me. Okay, then it's pretty clear that I need to move away. So I'm going to charge this guy.
An exemplary strike.
All right. What? Oh. Soul gaze. Oh. That's not a lot of damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my Emperor!
Oh, come on. Okay. Idira. Idira has a grenade. What if I move here and use the grenade? Yeah,
They
that's
who
what I'm
discern the
going to
future
do.
on the battlefield. Be gone.
Okay. What else can I do? Nothing.
Break them around.
Come on, kill. Oh my god. The other guy.
Weather the storm.
The other guy. I need to kill the other guy.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh, nice. Oh, come on.
Follow my lead.
Nice. Nice.
Follow my lead.
Nice. All right. Now I think I need to come here and shoot these two. So I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. So maybe let's just move here. Oh, that's perfect. Whoa, okay. Come on, come on. Nice. Very nice.
Let's set this in motion.
Who's next? Okay, that guy should be dead.
Weapon at the ready.
Yeah, is that
Follow my lead.
okay? Now I have to put Aberrat. Okay, I'm not going to reach the guy.
At your beck and call.
Endure. Nice. What did you do?
Just a minor setback.
I need to kill this guy.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. Let's reload. Dira is going to switch weapons and try to kill this guy.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Perfect.
Stay vigilant.
Nice, okay.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Nice.
My faith strengthens me.
Oh,
Break their morale.
healing. Now I think I'm going to move
No
here.
foe too great.
There's no point in using a running gun. I still won't be able to kill him until what is in the way.
Follow my lead. I must not falter.
Oh, come on.
Follow my lead.
Alright, so just going to...
Victory is imminent.
Okay,
Indeed.
okay.
At your beck and call.
Do it again. And that. Nice. We did not lose a single ally. Theobald.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
No. She will be coming with me.
Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. Wake up. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
I get that we had to meet under such
What need
circumstances.
have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before. What are you going to do to me?
Lady Cassia, I, Cornelius von Valancius, rogue trader of the Imperium of Men, offer you my protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Orsellio at the earliest opportunity.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orsellio.
All who can be saved will be given succor on board my ship.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
All right. Let's loot first. Ooh, that's a great revolver. Another shotgun. Tactical goggles. Hit chance, critical hit chance. Yeah, these are very good. Okay, Theobald, what do you have? Tri-Spaniard's braces. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds. Takes up to 6 times. Interesting. Anything else? Yeah, I believe that's all.
Marching ahead.
We need to go this way. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first, your heart starts beating furiously, your breath comes short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. You decided not to make use of the charm that could inhibit Cassia Orsellio's powers. Interesting. Without even looking at the box master, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course, when you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then lowering her lashes, slightly turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? After a few seconds hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. I am also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet, Uwe. Served on the station for more than 5 years. Oh, the NPC. from one of the rooms near the laboratory. Uwe served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during journeys through the Imperium and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now, I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. I shall ensure that all the necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. Cassia notes in thanks. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask you do not follow me. If you can survive the gaze of my warp pipe when it is opened, Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up the susurration of close, pious chanting and the metallic clicking of implants. Then the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. Come here, Uwe. The exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard, the low sob of the servant, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, the faint whisper of the brush. Go! Footsteps hurrying away. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and amber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance, a storm rising above foaming waters, armadas droning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The Voxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator's levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Voxcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Leave the Lady Navigator undisturbed. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain. Their throats raw from the strain, and then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's ride, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue Trader, here I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around my brush, only draws me onward. My brush only draws me onward, the way is blocked. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric and metallic clicking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I wish to report on the condition of the station Europe 5. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykard system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Navis Novelit bought us precious time. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station and procuring technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Gather any components that may be of use on the ship. As you command, Lord Captain, we received 3 scrap containers. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an engine seer prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrich von Karox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now, we know for certain he was not on Ura 5, so we should keep this in mind when making any future plans. Thank you, Vigdis. This will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Alright. Let's go to the bridge. Alright. And I think we level up, right? Yes. Okay, we now have 4 characters in the party. Let's level up Cassia first. Cassia is one, I think it's the best officer in the game. Okay, she needs willpower. And for the level 5 common talent, I will go with Mastery of Time. Whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking of +5 bonus to willpower until the end of combat, stacks up to 5 times. She will use her officer ability to give extra turns to the other party members, which means that she will also buff herself with willpower. Okay, and for level 6 I will go with decisive response. Whenever the officer uses voice of command or breaking down for the first time in combat, this ability costs 1 AP less. She will be using these abilities very often, especially voice of command. Willpower again. Complete. Alright. Next is Argenta. Level 6, ballistic skill, of course. And rapid fire. The soldier's next range burst attack will have its base rate of fire doubled, but deal 25% less damage. All the shots will follow random trajectories. 1 round cooldown. Idira. Not going to use her too much, but while I do, okay, I'm going to go with Tides of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1% damage and 2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Only applies to the first strike or projectile in a burst attack. That doesn't really matter because we are going to use her with the last gun. Okay. And of course, ballistic skill. And Abelard. I'm going to unlock Tonti's Scream. For obvious reasons, he's the tank. Let's go with athletics. And my character. Ballistic skill, of course. And concentrated fire. The next range area attack made by the soldier deals 100% damage and has an additional 20% dodge reduction, which is absolutely amazing. Alright. We'll continue in the next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care. Bye bye.